And that will conclude the afternoon Qso-Vlog. I do have one segment that I haven't gotten to that I really need to get to, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. This is called Adventures in Radioland. This segment, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Arrange your station as complete as you can make it, and then leave it alone for at least 2 years. I know that sounds very narrow-minded, but I'm here to tell you there are 1,000 can of worms just lurking around your Radio Shack, so as long as everything is working fine, leave it alone. Just sit back and enjoy the hobby. Now, I know with shelter in place, it is tempting to get out and work on that antenna, but think about it. You don't need any accidents and having to go to the hospital at this point. So you can be thinking about what you would like to do in the future. You can even keep notes, but try to keep everything in perspective. I mean, the main thing is to simply enjoy the hobby. If you run power, one of the gremlins just ready to attack at any moment is RF in the AF. Try as you might to keep all of your power amp RF output going to the antenna, you will always have some residual RF floating around your control room. Now, hopefully, it's a very, very small amount, but it doesn't take much in the right area to raise havoc. So keep this lurking RF problem in the back of your mind the next time you have a brilliant idea about rearranging some things. Now, I do have a test for RF in the AF that I will share with you. This is one of those tests that you can easily use to see exactly how good or bad your situation is. My test for RF in the AF is this. First, make note of where your mic gain control is normally. Then, as a test, increase your mic gain 3 to 4 numbers hotter than normal, key your radio with the power amp on, and see if you have an audio oscillation. If you do, it is probably RF in the AF. If you don't, try the next part of the test. With your mic gain still advanced, key your radio and grab the mic all around, particularly around the area where the mic cable comes into the mic, and also feel around the front of the mic where the mic element is housed. If everything is copacetic and there are still no buzzes or oscillations, it would appear you are well ahead of the RF and the AF problem. Return your mic gain level to the normal position and pat yourself on the back. Now, as the months go by, you might repeat this little test just to be sure you're still in good shape. There's one other related aspect to this that you might consider if you do find RF in the AF. I have found it does not make a lot of sense to tie your power amp and antenna tuner ground to the same ground as your external mic preamp, or in some cases even to your radio. What I'm saying is, if you do have RF problems, you might consider operating 2 separate ground systems, keeping your power stuff on its own ground. And just one other idea, get some white duct tape and a magic marker and label the ends of all your coax cables. This will help you from getting confused and maybe making a major costly mistake. I usually put magic clear tape over the duct tape to preserve the writing. Just some food for thought. So go forth and enjoy your Radio Shack and take notes for some possible changes 2 years down the road. This is KC9VKV. And with that, we will conclude our Qso-Vlog net for the afternoon. We've enjoyed it very much. Hope you have. If so, join us next Friday at 3:30, and we will record live till 5. And also, if you have want to check out your station and you did participate, if you do go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page, and you'll be looking for an air check entitled My Group Air Check 4/10/20. Today's date. My Group Air Check 4/10/20. Alrighty, and as per normal, we never can find the actual close for the Qso-Vlog net, so I'll just say we've enjoyed it, and we will be returning this frequency back to a normal amateur radio operation. This is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, clear.